Hey everybody, welcome back to Guns and Gadgets, your premier source for Second Amendment news. It is Thursday, May 28th, 2020, and today's news is brought to you by Gun Pro Deals. Check them out. The XM42 Lite flamethrower is back in stock. I had a lot of people reach out about that when I was talking about them. I had them on my Instagram and stuff. They are back in stock. I can't put the link here, so you can very easily find it if you just looked it up. Also, what happened today is Everytown for Gun Safety released their first round of endorsements for the United States House of Representatives, and these are people that they're going to back going into this year's election. And we'll get back to the elections a little bit in this video, because if you're not really a voter, or you're new to voting, or you're new to voting for, for the firearms side of things in the Second Amendment, then you're going to want to know some things about this year's election. But Everytown for Gun Safety, Michael Bloomberg, released 58 endorsements today. And this is their first round. These are people that they are going to invest in to help re-elect incumbents, especially for seats who are being contested this year. And they're looking to spend a considerable amount of money. If you've been following the channel, you already know that it's somewhere in excess of $60 million they will be putting into this year's election cycle. And don't forget that they've already targeted 2 key states. If you don't know which ones they're targeting, you need to check out this channel more often. Now, Everytown's senior political advisor is Charlie Kelly, and this is what Charlie Kelly said. He said, Everytown's priority is to defend a number of incumbents facing contested races in an effort to defend the pro-gun control majority in the House. Got that? The pro-gun control majority in the House. Kelly also said time and time again, this gun sense majority, there's no such thing, but time and time again, this gun sense majority in the House has made it absolutely clear and made gun safety a priority. It is important that we keep the leadership of the chamber and that gun sense majority. The leadership of the chamber is none other than Nancy Pelosi. And if you saw yesterday's video, there was a lot of fiery feedback on that video, which we need to start building up. Again, you're going to need to know about the elections coming up and exactly how big of a change we could make if we can actually get motivated and get off of our tuchus and out to vote this year. And if you're still saying right now, what 2 states was he talking about that Everytown has targeted? It's Arizona and Texas. If you live there, then you should know that Arizona, Everytown has already pledged $5 million to help flip that state. And Texas, they pledged $8 million, at least $8 million to flip that state. So if you are just hearing that stuff, you need to spread this news to your brethren and subscribe to Guns and Gadgets, because this is where you get that type of news. I will tell you the list of everybody that is now in the pockets of Everytown for Gun Safety with their formal endorsement, and it goes something like this. If you hear your reps in here or people you know running for office, you need to reach out and touch them. But here's the list. Let's see, Representative Tom O'Halloran from Arizona. Also, Hiral Tiparini, who is running for Arizona's 6th District. Representative Mike Thompson out of California. Representative Josh Harder from California. Representative T.J. Cox, California. Representative Gil Cisneros from California. Representative Katie Porter from California. Representative Harley Ruda from California. Representative Mike Levin from California. What I'll do from here on out, if there's somebody just running for office, I'll just say their name, meaning they're not an incumbent. Crow. Rep. Johanna Hayes, Connecticut. Mercarsel Powell, Macbeth. Rep. Addie Finkenauer from Iowa. Rep. Cindy Axney from Iowa. Rep. Sean Kasten from Illinois. Betsy Durkin Londrigan, who's running for Illinois' 13th District. I remember that one. Representative Lauren Underwood from Illinois. Christina Hale, who's running for Indiana's 5th District. Davids. Representative Catherine Clark from Massachusetts. House Majority Leader Steny Hoyer from Maryland. Representative Elissa Slotkin from Michigan. Representative Haley Stevens, Michigan. Dan Faheen, who's running in Minnesota. Rep. Angie Craig, Minnesota. Jill Schupp, who's running in Missouri. Kara Eastman, who's running in Nebraska. Representative Chris Pappas, New Hampshire. Rep. Andy Kim, New Jersey. Rep. Josh Gottheimer, New Jersey. Rep. Malinowski, New Jersey. Rep. Sherrill, New Jersey. Rep. Lee, Nevada. Rep. Horsford, Nevada. Jackie Gordon, who's running in New York. Rep. Jeffries in New York. Rep. Nadler, New York. That's the Penguin. Rep. Max Rose, New York. Rep. Carolyn Maloney, New York. Rep. Delgado, New York. Rep. Fitzpatrick, Pennsylvania. Rep. Wild, Pennsylvania. Rep. Cartwright, Pennsylvania. Eugene Pasquale, who's running in Pennsylvania. Rep. Lamb in Pennsylvania. Rep. Cunningham, South Carolina, almost done. House Majority Whip, who James Clybourne from South Carolina. Rep. Fletcher from Texas. Davis. Sri Kolarni, who's running in Texas. Ortiz Onis. Rep. Alred, Texas. Rep. Luria from Virginia. Rep. Spanberger, Virginia. Rep. Schreier from Washington. And Carolyn Long, who's running in Washington. Those are the names of the folks who just got on the payroll of Everytown for gun safety. Every one of those, if elected, will push Michael Bloomberg's will. Okay? We already know that he loves the red flag law. He has personally financed it in every single state. He loves assault weapon bans. He loves magazine bans. He loves boyfriend loophole closing. He loves deleting ghost guns and all that crazy stuff. And why is this important that you know this stuff? A, because it is our duty to get up and vote. And we, the gun owners, are probably the most powerful group out there, but we just don't know it because we're so fractured. I've said it numerous times. The tech guys think the shotgun hunters are FUDs. Competitive shooters versus the collectors. It's just all one group of guys and gals who love the Second Amendment, love firearms, no matter what part you like about it. Whether you're a Glock guy or a SIG guy, a 9 guy or a 45 guy, whether you're a lady who shoots with pink guns or a dude who shoots with white guns, it doesn't matter. And the faster we recognize that, the more powerful we'll be. Because this year, in the 2020 election happening in November, there are a total of 470 seats available for election in Congress this year. And of that 470, every single seat in the House of Representatives, all 435 of them, are up for election. Which means if we get our heads out of our derrieres and we're focused and we do what needs to be done, we can actually make a huge change. 35 of the 100 Senate seats are up this year as well. That's 35% of the Senate. And on top of that, there's 13 governor seats that are up this year. This is a big election year, guys and gals. Not to mention that if we let Biden into the corner office, guns are done as far as they're concerned. That's what they're coming from. You've been following how he's been priming his vice president potential candidates for just how anti-gun they are. And they have Everytown for Gun Safety and Moms Demand Action doing their work there to get them ready. So if you're not paying attention, guys and gals, this year is a very big year when it comes down to this election. There's a lot riding on us getting up, getting out, and voting. The election season is very, very rapidly approaching. In a couple days, it's June. That leaves 5 months. And then we could have a drastically different looking Congress, one way or the other. So there you have it. These are the people who have been endorsed thus far in the first round by Michael Bloomberg. And these are the people who he will be basically paying for to get them into office if we don't do what we're supposed to do. Remember, every single seat in the House is available this year. And 35% of the Senate. That's all I got for today. Please check out Gun Pro Deals. Until we see each other again, ladies and gentlemen, be safe, stay vigilant, and carry your weapon. Have a fantastic one. Take care.